ice, ice, baby. Do, 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 ice, ice, baby. And welcome to the Sunshine Fashion Love channel. I'm Jen, and meet the Coach City Mini Tote Bag in signature canvas with leather trim. Recently, Coach Outlet had a new summer drop of 2025, and I missed out on the powder pink drop. I'm still pretty bummed about that. But then I saw they had this shade ice blue, and the canvas print is a little bit different. It's not your typical monogram C's. I think it's called sketch C's or signature sketch. So it does look a little bit more like hand-drawn C's here. They're a little bit larger. I don't think I currently own any blue bags, but here's why I really decided to get this. I've really wanted to try out this particular bag. It's, I believe, a bit of an alternative to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull BB. I think this is probably a fairly similar size, 6 inches in length. I believe this way. It's 5.5 inches tall and 3.5 inches deep or wide. So this, I think, should fit a phone. I've seen some other videos on it. I thought this was a really cute little mini bag. It does come with a leather strap. A lot of the other versions come with the guitar strap. I don't really mind because this one has silver hardware, and I do have a Coach Outlet strap that's a black guitar strap with silver hardware, so I could use that with this bag. And one thing I really appreciate about this particular line is finally we get matching glazing. I'm not a huge fan of contrast glazing colors. Like with the powder pink bags, they had a burgundy glazing, and I really appreciate that they did blue glazing that matches the leather. So I like that quite a bit. I thought this looked really cute, and I've wanted to give this particular item a try for a while. All right, I'm not gonna cut this open yet because I wanna just check out the bag, make sure everything looks good. I did get some flaws. I ordered the Coach Nolita 19, and there were some like small defects with it, with my powder pink one. I did decide to keep it just because it was such a hot item. I didn't return it. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But this one, from what I can tell, I don't see anything off about it. It seems okay. It does have a leather bottom. By the way, you could put handbag heels on this if you're worried about the lack of feet. Alyssa from the Gals Guide does have this in silver. Comes with a really cute blue Coach hang tag here, a little mini one. I like the zipper hardware. I think the zipper hardware is nice. The end zipper tab, you can tuck it in or you can leave it out, whichever one you prefer. I feel like it sort of gets in the way, so I'm probably gonna just keep it tucked in. You can do you. And it does have D-rings on either side for the strap. But the good thing is you can use these D-rings and you could attach like little chains or bag charms to it. So if you're just using it as like a little carry tote bag, which by the way, this is gonna be great for summer, actually winter too. I think it's super cute. And the canvas is fairly carefree, which I think is gonna be great. It's got this nice leather trim. And then I like the interior color. The interior color is this sort of matching blue. It's definitely polyester fabric. And then it has a little card slot here with the Coach Creed. Here is the iPhone 13 Pro. Yeah, it fits in really easily. Should be able to fit the iPhone Pro Max too. I would say there's at least a ½ inch extra in here. You could also kind of put your phone vertically. It'll kind of stick out. I don't think this is it's a small bag, but I do think it should be able to fit quite a bit of stuff in it. Not seeing anything weird about it so far, so. But I just really appreciate that Coach finally did matching glazing. Maybe they've been watching my videos because I've been complaining about that for a while. So the color, I was having a hard time figuring out what the color looked like in real life. I saw a bunch of TikToks about the ice blue color, and it was hard to tell if it was blue or gray. I would say it's sort of in between, sort of like a muted blue. So it really is more of an ice blue, but it's kind of hard to tell from photos and videos. So I'm gonna try to give you an accurate representation of the color. I like the silver hardware. I think it really complements the color of the bag. There may be some potential for corner wear just because of how sharp this fold is. I think this bag is pretty cool. I'm gonna cut the strap off. I don't notice anything alarming. The stitching quality is nice. And I've ordered stuff from both Coach Boutique and Coach Outlet, and I would say I've actually had fewer issues with quality from Coach Outlet overall than I have with Coach Boutique bags. Most of the items I've gotten from Coach Boutique have had something wrong with them, and I've actually had fewer issues with Coach Outlet items. And you could tell from my unboxing video, this item came really nicely factory wrapped, lots of tissue paper and protection, and it did come in one of those like recycled fiber cardboard mailers, but the item was intact. I'm not noticing anything wrong with it, but I just love that the glazing actually matches, and it's got this nice leather detail here on both sides. I think this is such a cute bag. I'm not usually into blue bags, but I think this color is fairly, it's not super loud. And I just think it's a beautiful color. We're gonna cut the strap off, and I'll also show you my black strap that I plan to wear this with. And I have a couple silver charms that I think this would be really cute with. I'm pretty happy with this item. I think it's priced pretty well. And there'll be some links down below in the description box. They are affiliate, but I purchased this with my own money, and all of the reviews are my own opinion. So I always get a little bit anxious cutting the little zip tie off here. All right, let's open up the strap and make sure everything's cool with this. Got my little craft scissors here. And I really don't mind that this strap is a thinner leather strap, only because I do already have a guitar strap that will go with it. And the hardware quality on the Coach Outlet bags, I actually think is pretty nice, especially considering the price of these items. I think it's a pretty good value. I've been happy with my Coach Outlet items. Yeah, strap seems to be in good shape here. For some reason, I always like to put my straps on the shortest setting too. And I'm mostly probably gonna wear this, like if I use this strap, it'll probably be more as a shoulder bag. And if I use the guitar strap, probably more like a crossbody here. So you can wear this in a number of different ways. You can carry this bag by the handles or put a strap on, and the strap is removable and adjustable, so you can switch it out with any other Coach strap that you want. And you could wear it shoulder or crossbody. You can move this around to wherever you want. The strap shouldn't be like flapping around here. Okay. All right, this is a little bit tight here. It'll probably loosen up a little bit over time. I mean, I guess on the plus side, it's not gonna be moving around or anything. All right, so here it is with the strap. This is a Coach Outlet strap I purchased separately. It's really nice quality. It's got black leather trim and silver hardware that matches. All right, this combo looks really good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this item. I think it should be able to fit quite a bit. I'll do another what's in my bag video in the future. This is sort of just the unboxing, but this looks like it'll fit a pretty good amount of stuff. You could put a card holder in here. More of an essentials bag. This does look like it'll fit a bit more than the Nolita 19, just because it is a bit more of a wider bag, and it's got an open top, so you could, have stuff kind of spilling out the top. Because it's a tote style, this should have a bit more capacity, plus it's a bit more wider at the base. So this is the Coach City Mini Tote Bag in ice blue, and what a beautiful bag. I'm pretty happy with it. I think this looks pretty cool. Anyways, I'm Jen with the Sunshine Fashion Love channel. Check out some of my other handbag and accessory videos here, and I'll see you again in the next one.